Good morning, brothers and sisters. This is Danny from CatchForChrist.net, and today we're going to be memorizing 1 Peter chapter 1, verses 8 and 9. 1 Peter 1, verses 8 and 9. As always, we'll be using the Scripture Typer Bible Memory System app that I highly recommend. Please see the first video on this playlist for a more in-depth tutorial. Now, ordinarily, I'll just go to My Verses, hit the plus sign at the bottom right-hand corner, select New Verse, and then you would select the book, chapter, and verse. You also choose different categories. You would import verse text, then select Save. But since the verse should already be imported into my library, I'm just going to search for it quickly. And we'll start the 3-step process. First step is called Type It. When you're typing it, you'll just be typing the first letter of each word, and the words should change from gray to black. Though you have not seen him, you love him. And even though you do not see him now, you believe in him and are filled with an inexpressible and glorious joy, for you are receiving the end result of your faith, the salvation of your souls. 1 Peter 1, 8 and 9. You do that first step at least 3 times. The second step is called Memorize It. And when you memorize it, the app is going to take away half the words, and you're essentially filling in the blanks, still only typing the first letter of each word. Though you have not seen him, you love him, and even though you do not see him now, you believe in him and are filled with an inexpressible and glorious joy, for you are receiving the end result of your faith, the salvation of your souls. 1 Peter 1, 8 and 9. Let's do that second step at least 3 times. And the third and final step is called Master It. When you're mastering it, you're just typing, still only typing the first letter of each word, but now there's no on-screen assistance. So, though you have not seen him, you love him, and even though you do not see him now, you believe in him and are filled with an inexpressible and glorious joy, for you are receiving the end result of your faith, the salvation of your souls. 1 Peter 1, 8 and 9. Now, I also want to encourage you to do this final step at least 3 times. Try to get the verse at 100% accuracy at least 3 times. It might take a few times, but once you do that, I think that'll be really helpful when you're trying to recall and retain the verse in the future. Also, it's really important, I believe, to recite the verse as you're typing along, at least for the first time you're learning the verse. If you're anything like me, after you recite the verse, 3 times each for each step, you're going to start to hear your own voice in your head, and that can be really helpful when you're trying to memorize. But also, what's probably most important is to always read Bible verses in their original context. So for more context on 1 Peter 1, verses 8 and 9, please see the links in the description below. Thank you for watching this tutorial video. This is Danny from CatchForChrist.net. Have a great day. God bless.